Heidi is responsible and her team for the self-service data analytics platform at Pacific Dental. Heidi, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Heidi, it's great to see you again. I know your data science and data analytics team work very closely with Matillion. Maybe just to start it off, you could talk a bit about what's happening in the world of dental.
Pacific Dental is a very fast-growing healthcare company in the both dental and medical field. Those two fields are integrated together is the trend for the future. To sustain the rapid growth year over year in both fields, we're going to need a large volume, high-quality data to support the process automation as well as the timely and actionable insights. That's really what we're trying to drive is the automation and innovation in both medical and dental fields.
Very interesting. Heidi, why does it matter so much that people have really healthy teeth when it comes to their health? I'm kind of interested in it. So it's like you're mixing, it seems, the analytics around people's general health, it seems, and also their teeth. Is that correct?
What's happening in our mouth is really the door to our overall body health. The bacteria in our mouth is really affecting our brain health. We are doing a lot of testing of the bacteria level of your gum and disease, and that really travels through our blood vessels to everywhere in our body.
Heidi, maybe you can help us understand what are the data challenges that you've seen and your team have overcome?
Yeah, the data challenge really is to meet increasing demand to convert large volume raw data into high quality data sets. The way we tackle this challenge is through three components. The first one is intake process, right? The IT recently just created a brand new role called Business Technology Advocate. Along with the PMO office, they are mapping the business strategy with IT strategy, managing the prioritization and intake process that really help data team to laser focus on the execution and speed up the deliverables, minimizing all the unnecessary distractions. Another thing we're doing is the skill set elevation. We are transitioning the data team from just the reporting and ad hoc data extraction to the hardcore data engineering, focusing on the programming, engineering principles, and the best practice, as well as elevated skills for managing the self-service BI platform. We are encouraging our business to take on the reporting and self-service analytics, and this division of duties and really proven to be a lot more scalable. But lastly is the framework. It's not easy to say no to shortcuts, to technical debt. Thanks to our data architects and the tech leads, they're really determined to build this scalable and useful platform around Snowflake and Matillion that really is the foundation for the future growth. We now have the data pipeline framework that is really the front and center of everything we do here. Yeah, those changes is just fundamental basic, but it's this persistency and the repetition of applying those changes to day-to-day tasks are the forces behind the growth and moving us forward.
So Heidi, it sounds like the vision is moving towards this self-service analytics platform, but maybe you could take us back. Why did you start with Matillion?
Yeah, so just so you know that Pacific Dental IT department is also a product development division. We create products for Pacific Dental as well as commercial clients. So our product development philosophy is human-centric. And we experience very similar philosophy and vision in Matillion. We feel the empathy built into your product design. For example, the user-friendly interface, the seamless integration with Snowflake, and hiding all the complexities behind the scenes, and the simple design of the data processing flow. And more importantly, it's Matillion's aspiration to continuously improve and innovate and automate everything you could on your platform. And those are very attractive elements to us. And we just appreciate the consideration that you are giving to our data engineers for the need for easy use and the productivity boost. That's why we chose Matillion in the very first place. It's just, we think our philosophy is in alignment with yours.
Heidi, you're possibly too kind, but thanks for the vote of approval. So it's Snowflake, it's scalability, it's ease of use, it's human centricity. We've talked a lot today about generative AI and how it can support data engineers and support analytics. Have you started thinking about AI within Pacific Dental, and is something you can share with the audience today?
Absolutely. We absolutely think the AI and large language models going to accelerate analytics. We are going to use Microsoft's Power BI Copilot, and Snowflake just announced their Copilot last week in their Snow Day. But what we're even more excited about is the ETL Copilot. We think it probably is already around the corner. There are a lot of use cases we can adapt AI-based models to boost our data engineers' daily productivity. And for example, we believe the raw data ingestion from various data systems without much of human intervention through API or file exchange or database interfaces, that could be all possible, and it will save tons of manual labor. Another one is constructing source queries out of a complex EMR system or ERP system by auto-detecting the schema relationship. At least draft the first version of that source query that save lots of engineers' analytics time, and followed by code reviews and deployment automation, etc. We basically want a machine to do as much as it can, and so the human beings can focus on the edge cases and the high judging type of work, like a food critic. It's like a data critic, and they do work like data refinement and code supervision, and those just a few things we're dreaming about. Pacific Dental data team is fairly small. The more we can adapt all those high-tech AI-based technology through this data processing technology platform, and the better we can meet all the increasing demand, as we mentioned at the beginning of the call.
Heidi, I could talk to you for hours about this. This has been a great conversation today. We are equally excited about what we can do in the data integration space with large language models, and it's just great to be on the journey with Pacific Dental. And thanks for spending time with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you so much.